Hey everyone. So, if you're an educator who's looking to really supercharge your digital skills and get recognized for it, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to unlock the Google Certified Educator Level 1 exam, and we're going to break down exactly what you need to know to nail it. So, let's dive right in.
This right here, this is the heart of it all. You can think of it as the mission statement for the entire certification. See, it's not just about knowing which button to click. It's about really understanding how to use these tools to build a classroom that's more dynamic, more efficient, and way more engaging. These 5 skills, they're our foundation.
And this is why it really matters. This isn't just some fancy badge you stick in your email signature. It's actually aligned with the ISTE standards, which are, a huge global benchmark for how to use technology in education. So the takeaway is, when you get certified, you're not just showing you're tech savvy, you're showing that you're practicing modern, research-backed digital teaching.
So here's our roadmap. The whole exam is built around these 5 core ideas. Now, to make sense of how they all work together in a real classroom, we're going to explore them in 3 key themes. First, how you create and organize your digital world. Second, how you share and collaborate with your students. And finally, how you communicate with, well, pretty much everyone.
All right, let's start with the absolute foundation, creating and organizing. I mean, think about it. You can't share or collaborate on something that doesn't exist yet, and you're definitely not going to find it later if you're not organized. These two just go hand in hand. They're all about building an efficient digital workflow.
The exam really looks at both sides of this coin. On one side, you have the active part, actually creating Google Docs, building a Google site for your class, or setting up a new assignment. But on the other side, you've got that crucial background skill of managing it all, keeping your Google Drive tidy, your calendar making sense, and your inbox from exploding. And this is where it all translates into your actual day-to-day teaching life. We're talking about really practical stuff, like formatting a research paper template in Docs, sending out an assignment to all your students with one click in Classroom, or being able to quickly find that one super important email from a parent. These are the skills that will save you time and energy every single day. Okay, so once you've created and organized all your materials, that's when the real magic can happen, sharing them. This whole section is about fostering collaboration and turning your classroom into a truly interactive space where students can actually work together. Now, understanding file permissions is absolutely critical, and trust me, it's a big part of the exam. This isn't just a technical detail. It's basically digital classroom management. You want students to just read a syllabus, set it to view. Want them to give peer feedback without messing up the original text? Use comment. Got a group working on a presentation? Edit is your best friend. Knowing the difference is just key. See, those permissions are what unlock these powerful teaching practices. It's about so much more than just sharing a file. It's about giving targeted, effective feedback right inside a student's document. It's about setting up projects where students can genuinely collaborate in real time and using these tools to help them reflect on their own progress. The final piece of the puzzle is all about communication. This is about breaking down the classroom walls and using technology to connect with parents, with administrators, and the wider community, all while making sure every single learner can participate. So what does this actually look like? Well, it could be sending out a class newsletter using a simple Google site, or maybe hosting virtual parent-teacher conferences on Google Meet. You could even bring in a guest speaker from halfway around the world. And so importantly, it's about knowing how to use those built-in accessibility features so that your communication is truly inclusive. I really want to land on this point for a second. Making sure that every single student has access to learning materials and communication, well, it's not an option anymore, is it? It's an absolute necessity. The exam is definitely going to test your knowledge of features that support all learners, because a modern classroom has to be an accessible classroom, period. Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. You know the core skills the exam covers. Now for the best part, the how. Getting certified is actually a really clear, straightforward process, and I'm going to lay it out for you right now. It really is this simple. First, you prepare. Google gives you free courses that cover everything you need to know. Second, you review. They offer these awesome task cards that let you practice the exact skills you'll be tested on. And finally, when you feel ready, you just register and take the exam. It's a clear path that's literally designed to help you succeed. So, let's end with this question. Becoming a Google certified educator, it isn't just about passing a test. It's about taking a moment to reflect on your own teaching practice and making sure you have the tools to prepare your students for the future. It's a really powerful step in your own professional development. So, are you ready to take it?